been scheming on this ratchet since like 17. Decade later, still here on the mic and bursting on the scene. Yeah, only ever talk when I have shit to say. I shine my light and only hope it never fades away. Word is shady, I'm feeling just like a renegade. And scared for my beliefs, unlike other people who've been afraid. Yeah, I only speak true. Do it every time that I step up in the booth. Spit for the youth, and I bet they gon' cheer. Forget I deserve a plaque for the rapper of the year. For real. And I'm coming right.
Let two more people come up in there, but then we'll start, man. We a little early. It's all good, though. That's just more game for y'all. Y'all ain't heard that. All right, after this, man, let me let this play. I ain't got to worry about YouTube fucking with me on these songs. So fuck you. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. What's going on, y'all in the kingdom, man?
Every day my confidence grows bigger. I hit select, but my fingers on the trigger. Want a lady with a supermodel figure to come kick it with your boy, then maybe we can sip some liquor. Yeah, and I promise I'ma do you right. Trying to see you naked, you should really get your crew tonight. Usually don't know who to like, the cheapest can be crazy. But I've been having visions of you gargling my baby, so you should tell me if you trying to chill. Know these other fellas like to lie, but I'ma keep it real. I'ma do what mass appeal. I'm saying you should feel me too, and we can take it slow, cause I ain't really trying to be your boo. I'm just trying to see that body in the flesh, so I leave you feeling blessed, and I leave your friend caressed. Plus these days I'm kind of busy. I ain't trying to take no test, but I'm out here having visions of me studying your chest. But let me switch it, cause I got no time to lose. I here planning out my moves, and
y'all in here, check in, man.
I do not respect the rules. It's the young desperado when I'm trying to get the paper like a youngin' but the lotto. No bravado, I'm just speaking on the facts. Now they worried that I'm heating up, I tell them to relax. No bravado, I'm just speaking on the facts. Now they worried that I'm heating up, I tell them to relax. I'm coolin'.
What's going on, man? You in Afi's Kingdom, man. This is Afi King. Have special guest on the stream today, Attraction Mansion. You've probably seen him on Super Friends, and now you're seeing him right now, and as well as Beast Mode Magazine, who's been doing this thing. I see you about to hit that 100 subs. I feel like you're going to hit your shit on the air right now, so that's going to be a purpose of this.
Yeah,
You're going to hit it live. Live, so make sure you're putting your things in the chat, man, so people can see.
All right.
So let me see who in here real quick. Say what's up. Jeff, what's going on? Ornell, what's going on? Secret Watchers, what's going on? Check in. You know when check in, that means everybody, not like selected people. Just to let y'all know some game. When people say check in, they mean like they talking about everybody. They're not just talking about the people who want to say they're here. They talking about everybody that's in here. So that's just a fun fact for y'all cats. But what up, Jeff and Ornell? What's going on? See, they some true players. So now, you know, when y'all slide in my DMs and ask me some shit, I'm gonna hit you right back. Not the next day, the same day. But Beast Mode, introduce yourself, because Attraction Mansion was on here just yesterday.
All right. Yo, what up, guys? So I got my own channel, Beast Mode Magazine. So I talk about different stuff like dating stuff, relationship stuff, how to approach girls, the abundance mindset, just mad different stuff. I made my channel back in like August. So I met Rafi through Instagram, showed mad love since then. Second time, like third time going live. So like, yo, if y'all want to know more stuff about that, just follow my channel.
Hey, you know what? I just seen your friend. Is that your friend? His name is Seduction Unleashed.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. He comment. Well, not really my boy. I just comment on his Instagram stuff. Well, his YouTube stuff.
I just found him off of your channel. He cool, man. You tell him to tap in with me, man. He cool. I watched a few of his videos, like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, nah, he definitely dope. Asian boy spitting game. I'm gonna tell him.
Where you from?
I think from New York.
New York. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Attraction Mansion, what's going on, fam?
Yo, what up, guys? I'm Attraction Mansion. You guys probably know me from Super Friends if you watch that show. But started gaming about 2.5 years ago, and then decided to like start sharing it with others. And then I got on Instagram, met Afi through Instagram also, and we've been chopping it up since then a lot. Great guy. Yeah, but I talk about anything from the very beginning of the interaction all the way to having a relationship, having sex, all that kind of stuff. If you guys need help with any of that, hit me up. Yeah,
That's
Attraction
what's
Mansion.
so,
Oh wait, and add Attraction_Mansion on Instagram, Attraction Mansion on YouTube, and then also the link to my Patreon is in my Instagram bio. So feel free to check that out.
so professional. Hey, so look, tonight I want to talk about top 10 dating rules going into the 2019. So we missed it by a few days, but we can kind of give each of our owns, and then like certain ones that's going to be core key. So I'm gonna start with Attraction Mansion so the people that's listening, we doing a top 10 top, I wouldn't say a dating commandments, but just some some dating rules for the new year, man. What things to do and things not to do. So we're gonna just check shit off the list real quick.
All right, I got a good one to start off here. Anytime you want to start talking to a girl or get into any kind of like interaction with her, you have to beforehand know in your head that you are willing to walk away at any point. You can't be focused on making sure everything goes perfect and all that kind of stuff. You gotta have the mentality that, like the abundance mindset, that you can walk away and go talk to other girls whenever you want, because having that mindset that you're willing to walk away makes you more attractive based on the vibe you're going to give off from having that mindset. So that's something I think is very important.
That's a good one. So if y'all listening really good, get y'all pen and paper. So number one is be willing to walk away.
Yeah, and that's just facts too, because like in your interaction talking to her, right? If you're able to walk away, you're not gonna be scared to say certain stuff. You're not gonna be scared to flirt with her. You're not gonna be scared to like just like go for the move or go for the kiss or go for the kill, right? If you're like not able to walk away, you're gonna be putting her on a pedestal. You're gonna be too into her, too invested to her. So yeah, that's facts.
That's what's go ahead.
I can drop another one too right now if you want. So another one I think is really important to start off with, like dating, is make sure you use touch to your advantage, because it's vitally important that you use touch from the very beginning of the interaction all the way through, because if you don't break that touch barrier at the beginning, what ends up happening is over time that touch barrier gets harder and harder and harder and more awkward to break. So you want to make sure you break it at the very beginning and take away the chance that you're going to get friend zoned, because that's one of the most important things to making her start thinking about you in a different way than a friend. So make sure you use touch to your advantage.
That's what's up. Beast Smells, what's yours? So that was two right there. So
I got you too.
we got to run them down. So the first one was be able to walk away.
Be able to walk
And
away.
the second one was use touch to your advantage. Actually, this is kind of cool. It's a kind of challenging thing. I mean, I can speak for myself, because once somebody might cover one that you think, and you gotta come with another one now.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of a little cool little thing we just did right there. So go ahead.
We can just keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
All right. So my first thing is, right, so don't ever be indirect. Like you have to be like direct. Like know that you want her. Like don't try and be around the bush. Don't try to be her friend first. Trying to actually like try and get her. Try to seduce her first. Try to like get man to woman relationship. Don't be like beat around the bush. Be nice and tell her exactly what you want. So that's my first one. And I also, you saw what?
Go ahead.
And then my second one is also like, yo, you can't put no girl on a pedestal. You have to be talking to multiple girls at the same time. Have a rotation, right? Because if you're looking for a long-term thing and trying to build with just one girl, eventually she might not even feel that way, and you're gonna be putting all your attention on her, and she's gonna lose attraction that way because you're focusing on her. Girls want a man that has other options. They want to be able to chase, right? They naturally they naturally attract a guy who have a bunch of girls, right? A girl will be willing to like share a guy who has a bunch of girls rather than be with a guy who just wants her and is only focused on her and can't get another girl who's just madly in love with her. So it's like attraction wise, like good guys do finish last, but like in a long term wise. But if you want a girl right now, you want to have success right now, you have to be talking to multiple girls at the same time.
So in summary, what's rule number 3?
Rule number 3 was fuck. Actually try to get her to a man's woman. Like don't beat around the bush and actually try to get her. Have your attention known from the beginning. And the rule number 4 is be talking to multiple girls at the same time. Have a rotation.
Okay, so the first one we have is have an abundance mindset, be willing to walk away. Number 2 is use touch to your advantage. Number 3 is be assertive, go for what you want. And number 4 is keep and try to obtain a rotation. Look at that, I'm icy. Look, I remembered all of it.
All right. Number five is something people don't think about enough, and that's understand how to use your body language, because 90% of any communication is actually done with your body language, not with your words. So if you want to be good at attracting women, you have to learn how to use your body correctly. So in essence, the main things to keep in mind with body language is making sure that you're not facing her completely all the time. Like, use some negative body language, turn away and stuff, like when you're trying to disqualify her. If you know what that is, that's another concept. But when she does something or says something you don't necessarily like, don't be afraid to turn away. Don't be afraid to look around. Don't give her 100% of your attention, because then she has nothing to chase.
Good shit. That's number 5. If y'all just checking in, we going over 10 dating rules. Number one was be willing to walk away. Number 2 was use touch to your advantage. Number 3 was be assertive and go for what you want. Number 4 was keep, have, or maintain a rotation. Then number 5,
Body language.
use your body language and understand body language. Okay, that's what's up. So now we got 5 down. Let me come with one. Let me see. What's a thing that I really want people to. Okay, I mean, I say this, but really take the value off the women. Women are beautiful. They're funny. They make you feel good. You love your mom, your aunt. That's all cool, but just take the value out of it. They're human beings. They are people just like us, man. Let's stop acting like they're superior beings and shit. Just like you feel like a woman is beautiful, let the woman think you beautiful or fine or handsome or whatever it is. So it's okay to like women, even chase women if that's your thing. But let's take the value out of them. Let's take the value off of them, man. Like they're just people, man. Just like a woman needs you, just like you need a woman needs you back. So you got to understand that, man. Put value on yourself. Put value on yourself. So that's number 6. Put value in yourself.
All right, I'll do
some more
7.
shit too, but I forgot. I forgot my shit, but I didn't forget y'all shit. Like Goliath, what's up, man? Yeah, you finally caught it, man. What's going on, brother? Willie Morgan, what's going on?
All right, I'll do number 7. Then beast mode. You got the next 2 or however many you want to do. Number 7, I'd say one of the things that people have to learn how to do is leave open loops. Now, what this means is like keeping a mysterious kind of vibe, because if you can, like, for example, like text a girl about like this really extravagant thing you're going to be doing this weekend and get her like intrigued as to what you're going to do that weekend, but then don't tell her. Just leave her on open or leave her on delivered for like 2 hours and then change the subject. Or like tell her you have to tell her a secret and then like keep her waiting for like 2 hours and just be like, oh, I just wanted to tell you you're kind of a dork. Like stuff like that, just to like draw her in and make her think about you, because during those 2 hours she's gonna be like so intrigued, like what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? And that whole time you're building attraction. So that's something that's pretty important. Learn how to use open loops.
Yeah, I'm guessing thinking about you when you're not texting them.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. That's a fire one. So just get a summary to that one. That number is what's the boom? We gotta have it to stick it. Boom. You can't describe it.
I guess the summary is like leaving loopholes. Well, I'll let him say it, but I think that's what he meant.
Oh yeah. To summarize, basically, like learn how to be a more mysterious person. Like don't once a girl figures out who you are, that's when the attraction's over. Like you have to keep the attraction the whole time. You want, as soon as a girl completely figures out who you are, there's nothing left. That's when she isn't as intrigued. That's when she's willing to leave. Like you have to keep her drawn in the whole time, and being mysterious, leaving open loops is going to help you do that.
That's facts, though. That's facts. It'd be times when you're talking to girls and she just be like, I don't get you. I don't understand you. What do you want? Like, yeah.
That's that's a good thing, because it keeps them intrigued the whole time. So, all right, you got another one, or I can come up with one.
Hey, why don't y'all ask each other a question, man?
Let me we're on 7 right now. Let me give like 2 real quick. Then after 10, we can start asking each other questions. That's cool.
Go ahead.
Cool, me.
All right. So my next point is, right, take control. Don't text her too much, right? Don't be FaceTiming her too much, right? Keep it to a bare minimum, right? You gotta realize that you can't really build too much attraction unless you're actually with her in person. So guys are constantly in my DMs like, yo, how do you get sexual to text? What should I say to text her? Now I'm saying, but the real attraction built is by in person. So like, if you're gonna text her a few, then try and get a meet up with her in person, right? Don't be trying to do all the sexting through text, right? Don't be trying to do it all through Snapchat. Give her some time. When you text her too much, right? She already knows all about you. Like attraction manager would say, you don't have nothing to talk about when you actually meet her, and you can't really flirt, and you text too much, then you can potentially mess up the whole interaction because you're giving her too much value and chasing her too much. All right. And then my 9th point is, right, have other passions you want in life, right? Don't be just focused strictly on her, right? Girls want a complete package, right? If you have other passions, like go to the gym, get a good career, have different focuses, right? Because you're always giving her the attention, she's gonna eventually she's gonna be drained because you're always focusing on her, right? And then when you have other passions, it make you look more like an alpha male. It makes you look like she can actually have something to chase.
Yeah, fire game there.
Good shit. Good shit.
All right, I think I got number 10, unless you want to take it off.
Go ahead, because we can, as he's saying number 10, y'all come with some questions and comments, man.
All right, number 10.
Thing I can. It's already there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Number 10 is make sure that this is kind of like obvious, but make sure that you make yourself the prize. But in doing that, instead of having her give you all these questions and all these tests or whatever, take it into your own hands. Start interviewing her. See if she's good enough for you. Because if you're asking her questions and you're like being critical of her answers and stuff, she's going to put way more value and respect on your name, because of the fact that you're not just going to talk to her because she's super attractive. Because many girls are super attractive, but you're not going to separate yourself from other guys if you're just like, oh yeah, you're so beautiful, like you're so great, like let me take you out to dinner. Like you're just the same as every other desperate guy. Interview her, see if she's good enough for you. And if she's not, walk away. If she doesn't meet your standards personality wise, walk away, because there's plenty that will.
Yeah, I think guys get stuck in like making deals and shit. Like, well, I like this, but this is but it's better than average. Just know you get to whatever you like, go for that.
Yeah.
Quit making deals and shit quit making deals with your heart. Making deals with your heart. She's fine, but she can't cook. I'm always eating cup of noodles, but the head is fire.
Dude, why don't we just make this a karaoke show?
Bust in, come in. We freestyle. Freestyle.
Yeah.
Seduction Elise in here. What's up, fool? He said, agreed on everything I've heard so far, bro. Stop by the show.
Seduction Unleashed. She's here. Everything.
Hold on.
Show
Email. I'm going to tell him to get on right now. Seduction Unleashed. You can get on right now. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to put my email in the chat and then email me back. Get on this shit with us right now, man.
Yeah, you got dope content.
Yep, we can have a dope conversation anyway. He do podcasts too. I seen all that shit.
Yeah. Yo, Trash Man, where are you from?
I'm from Wisconsin. 17.
Oh shit. Oh wow. I live in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Wait, where are you from?
I'm from Maryland, like DC area.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Redskins fan?
My dad's a diehard Redskins fan. Yeah. It's funny though. I live 30 minutes from the Redskins stadium and 30 minutes from like the Ravens stadium. So it's like,
oh, that's actually cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live like 15 minutes from Lambeau Field, so that's pretty cool too. All right. Well, Afi, you want us to ask questions back and forth?
Well, just so y'all can get to know each other. Wait, Archie said, "Why you take videos off YouTube so soon?" Because y'all need to get on my Patreon. That's why. Or you need to be on my shit too, where you waiting for it. So if you, it's people who don't miss none of my shit. So you need to be one of those people who on standby. Maybe he gonna drop, bam, so you can get it. Because you never know when shit's got to go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So many people just like to move.
It's on Patreon right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's people watching it and commenting on it right now. Let me put the link in. Hold on.
So beast mode. What's something that you use in your game? Like something that just like a little trick that just like puts you ahead of everyone else when you use it. Like something that you just see is really powerful for you.
So what I always use in all my game and any interaction I'm in, like I always talk about like how I'm Nigerian, how I'm African, right? So like if a girl starts asking questions about that, asking about the food and all that stuff and joking around with you, she fuck with the culture. And so that means you already put above most guys because you're different. And then that already knows she's gonna fuck with me off that. So that's one thing I was throwing. I was throwing like, like you gotta mess with the African and then joke about that shit. Say like we're wholesome, or then I joke about say we're Nigerian demons or shit like that. And then that sparks up the attraction. That's funny. And then most guys aren't Nigerian, so like that's a different type of topic.
So I can set you apart. Yeah, I feel you. All right.
What about
you? Well, I mean, a lot of mine, I make sure I have a mindset, like the abundance mindset. But then when I go into it, like there's certain things I like to use. Like, for example, like one of the things, if I'm like talking to her, I'll like make sure that I make a joke about how we would never be able to like have sex like that night. Like I'm not having sex with you. I'm not doing this with you or whatever, because then it like breaks down her barriers a little bit, because she's thinking, because when I first talked to her, she's obviously going to be thinking, oh, this is just another guy who wants to have sex with me. But then if I deny her sex in the beginning, I say I'm not going to have sex with you, it breaks down her walls. But then also girls want what they can't have. And when you're telling a girl you can't have sex, you're actually increasing your odds of having sex that night. So that's a trick I like to use.
She gonna be chasing. Hey, the funny trick that I use all the time too, though, it's not verbal, right? So when a girl comes to my crib, right, I don't have any chairs in my room, so automatically she sits on my bed, and I turn down the AC, making it cold, so she gets automatically underneath the cover. Because sometimes a girl might come to the room and then she's sitting on the chair on the side, but you want her to automatically sit on your bed. So that's a funny little trick.
Oh yeah, that is smart. Yeah, make it cold in your room and get rid of the chairs. That's actually smart. Wow, I never thought of that.
I always have my bottle of like liquor right next to the table. So like I have like pure white Henny because like you can't get that in the US. So once the girl sees that too, she go like, oh, where'd you get that from? That's an automatic conversation starter. And then most of the time you can say try it. And so yeah, that's some funny ass tricks.
Yeah, and then you guys start
Look
getting
at finesse
tipsy.
game, y'all. Look at that. Finesse right there.
Yeah.
That's finesse game. I put my Patreon in there for y'all people that need to know it. All you gotta do is click it. That's all you gotta do. William Morgan says, when you're on a date and you run out of things to say, you don't never supposed to run out of things to say, man, because you're supposed to be doing so much shit that you have so much shit to talk about. On the contrary, also, you need to be practicing your conversation skills in life, so that when you do come across a woman that you do like, you know how to talk. You won't
I got
die.
And then also like, yo, to never run out of things to say, yo, just start teasing her about shit. Like if you find out like she's a teacher, start teaching her about being a teacher. Like say like, oh, you're probably the strict ass teacher. Start joking around with shit like that. When you tease her, it just becomes a back and forth conversation, and there's flirtatious. Like if you're actually talking about like shit with substance, sometimes it might get boring. That's how you run out of stuff to say. So just always tease, the push pull shit.
Okay, but yeah, I agree with you. But there's also this thing where like people, if you think about it, like if you're hanging out with your best friend, do you ever run out of shit to say? No. And you know why that is? It's because when you're with a girl that you like, what you end up doing is you have thoughts in your head of what to say, but you don't say them because you're scared of what's going to make her think. You're overly hesitant. Most guys are. And so there's two things I always do to like help with this is I've just become the kind of person that becomes completely comfortable with asking completely random questions. Because if you can learn how to sell completely random questions in the middle of a conversation, you'll be able to change topics to whatever you want whenever you want. So that's one thing. And then another thing is to make sure a conversation never dies, always be looking for things within what she's saying that you can ask another question about, or you can have a story about. Just like if you keep connecting things that she says and think of what you can say based on what she just said and actually focus on what she's saying, then not only will you come across as like actually kind of caring what she's saying about or talking about, but you'll also have a new conversation idea and just like keep the ideas in your head flowing as you go.
Shout out to Ornell Waters for the super chat. Thank you. What I'm gonna go do with that is I'm gonna go buy a Tahiti treat, man. So thanks for the Tahiti treat. JT, what's going on, fool? That's the man right there. From Chicago.
That shit kind
My man wasn't ready. I don't know. See me, I be looking at I look at niggas first. I gotta see, like I could already tell how you is. I ain't have to I ain't gotta hear certain people I could tell, just like Ornell, like he a cool, chill dude. Let me see who else got a picture in here. King Sal, I already know you. We already talking shit, so that don't count. Seduction Unleashed. He got swag, man. I don't know how Black Goliath is. I'm pretty sure he way different than what I think he is. Toxic Crusaders, what's up, man? What up, McCain? Yeah, y'all missed the top 10. The top 10 game rules and shit.
you got it
Let's
now?
see if we can run them down, man. I got the first four, man, and y'all can think about the other ones while I say these. So the first dating rule was have an abundance mindset and have the ability to walk away from a situation. Dating game rule number 2 was use touch to your advantage. Okay, use touch to your advantage. Number 3 was Number 3 was be assertive. Be assertive and ask and go for what you want. That's number 3. Number 4 was keep, have, and maintain a rotation. Bam! Now y'all take it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 4. Y'all got more than half.
Oh God, I can't remember.
It wasn't 5 yours? Like it was like don't put her on the highest value.
Oh yeah, and let me add that one. Yeah, man. And shout out to JT again. This is the thing. We gotta realize that women are just people and we are equal. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes, that's true.
Ooh, that just came from nowhere. Let me hold on just for that. Let me see. Let me show you how I'm swaggy today, man. You think you just think I ain't playing? Let me just show y'all my little swag real quick. You know what I'm saying, real?
Yeah, nigga, the
Yo,
glasses.
I like the beanie.
You feel me? You just in case you thought he fell off. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the mix. You know.
Yeah, Offie with the beanie.
Woo, where he at? Oh, there you go. He's still there. All right. Oh yeah. So that's the one. Yeah. Take the value down, man. Like, you know, you can have chicks and date and all that, but just realize that the woman needs the man just as much as the man needs the woman. Or let me just say want, not even need. So just remember that, man. You trying to chase her down, trying to get some sex. She need the sex from the man. Be that man. You feel me? Well, quit chasing her around, man. She runs so fast. That's why you can't never catch her. Just stay put, man. And when they walk up, just bam, you got them. Get those, man. You post up, you be you. You sit back like a G supposed to, right? And you on your purpose, you doing what you're supposed to do. They gonna choose. Make it to the point where they can't help it. They can't help it. Whatever wrong with you, fix it. Whatever wrong with you, fix it. You heard what I'm saying? So
Oh,
what they gonna say about you now? So that's the elaborate answer for number 5.
yeah. I don't know if I remember many of the other ones, but I have something we could add that's really important. One of the other ones I said before was leave open loops, and to add on to that, I think everybody needs to realize, attraction, like almost like 75% of attraction is actually built when you aren't talking to the girl. Now, what I mean by this is like when you get her emotionally invested and then you take away your attention, that's when the attraction's really built. Because if you think about it, when you're talking to a girl, like you might be attracted to her, sure, but then as soon as she disappears for 2 hours, guess what you're doing those 2 hours? You're fucking thinking about her all the time. Even though you shouldn't be, because you should have the abundance mindset and talking to other girls. But I guarantee you're sitting there thinking about her when she's leaving you on delivery, leaving you on red. You're like, damn. And you can do that same thing to the girl. Just keep that in mind.
That's from some real shit, man. And one of y'all cats ask me a question, man. You can ask me. Ain't nothing off the table.
You want me to ask you?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
I got a question next.
Hit me with a 2-piece real quick, man. I'm ready for it.
How you feel about like selling dreams? Like niggas ask me about that all the time. Like, should you sell dreams? Like that shit works sometimes, but during the long run, that shit's not worth it. Like, how you feel about selling dreams?
See, now, just that question right there, guess what's gonna happen? They about to get laced. The whole thing. Let me situate myself for this.
You get asked that all the time, right?
I get asked a lot of shit. I can't even really keep up with the shit that I get asked. I've heard some situations, man. I'm telling you, like I learned. I be teaching y'all shit. I learn hella shit too, just from talking to y'all. Like when you know people, and you see them, they don't tell you the shit that people will tell me when we talk. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like your friends might be embarrassed to say some shit, but then they'll hit me up and tell me that shit. You know what I mean? Like it should be crazy. It should be crazy, man. But
dude,
okay, to answer your question, what do I think about selling women dreams? Okay, well, this is the thing. You have to have a point where you're assertive enough, charismatic enough, intelligent enough to understand every woman that you're dealing with. Okay, so once you master this, what's going to happen is you will learn how to play with women like a toy, like. And I'm not even saying that as a bad derogatory thing. I'm saying it like it's just the truth, man. Women have certain emotions. You know, they need to laugh ever so often. They need to feel loved ever so often. They need to be checked ever so often. They need to feel. They need to miss you. They need to be led. They need to be given tasks, shit like that. So when you know how to do all of those things, there is no dreams. It's you. It's you. So you don't have to sell dreams because it's just you. You're tapping into all of that shit. When you tap into all these things consistently, your woman is gonna be so on you that she's gonna annoy you, man.
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's
be
true.
too much for you. So you don't have to sell dreams. See, I don't have to sell dreams to a woman because what I want to do in life, in the way that I speak them in the way that I make them feel when they with me, that's enough. That's enough, man.
Oh
And
yeah,
sex and shit too, you know what I mean? Just on the icing.
Yeah, that's where it comes to having other passions in life other than her, having a different focus that she naturally gonna chase.
But let me add this too. Like that's why y'all cats get into trouble selling them dreams. Because I mean, no one wants to be sold a dream. So you always look at things as of the way that you take it. But if a woman, if you're dating a chick and she's married and she tells you that this dude finna cash her out all this money and then y'all gonna buy some big fucking house on the hill and all this shit and y'all having sex and she taking you on little random vacations, right? And doing all this shit, y'all running the beach, you chasing her down, y'all talking, she telling you how 30 more days left and all this type of shit. And then when shit's supposed to pop, she go ghost on you. How do you feel?
You
How
gonna
you
be
feel?
mad.
How you feel? She sold you a dream. How do you feel?
You gonna
So
be
that's
mad.
what. So when we talking about selling dreams, that's what being sold a dream feels like. You see? Go ahead, somebody. Y'all like
Nah,
that man for the fire sign? Y'all like the sermon or what, man? Secret watchers.
Okay, I got something. You were talking about during that how, or like you said, it was a small thing you said, but you said something about like women need to have tasks to be given or whatever, and they need to be led and stuff. And girls will take offense to that if you tell them that, but it's true regardless. It's biology, but um, when it comes to that stuff, something that I feel like is useful in normal everyday life is like guys feel like dicks if they have like girls like wash the clothes all the time or do the dishes all the time. So girls actually like enjoy the fact that you're giving them tasks to do. Like they enjoy the fact if you like ask them to do the dishes. Like they'll gladly do it. Like sure you also have to have your part in the relationship and do some stuff yourself, like stuff like that when she's stressed and stuff. But like you don't be afraid to like have her do things because you might feel like a dick, but she honestly likes doing it. Like she doesn't necessarily enjoy doing the dishes, but she enjoys that like you're giving her tasks to do and she's keeping busy because women are natural like supporters, natural like caregivers. Like they want to like help you out with that kind of stuff. So yeah.
That's good shit. And you want to know the reason why?
Sure, go ahead.
I put my Patreon in there for y'all cats in case y'all forgot. I'm gonna tell y'all why after this. Who the next person who go on the Patreon and sign up, or let me see how many subscribers that you got right now because you right there on it. And it ain't no point. I like even numbers. I'm weird like that. So 56,
Wait,
you need to be at 60. Go to Attraction Mansion. I'm gonna put a shit in the chat right now. And then I'm gonna do beast modes right after that. He need to be at 60 by the end of this conversation. And then hold on, y'all. I'm still here. King Solomon, what's going on, fool? Bam. So that's Attraction Mansion shit. Hold on. And then I'm gonna do beast mode shit. And I'll show my face again. Hold on. Let me just do beast mode shit. I gotta be fair. I gotta do them both at the same time. Let me see. 95. Okay, man. It was 95 when we first started. So now Y'all better go over there. I'm about to put the link in the chat right now. So now y'all got both. We gotta support each other. We can't keep saying this shit, and then when we get opportunities to support each other, we don't. Either we gonna be real with the shit or we not.
Yes, sir.
It ain't even about spending money, just motherfucking support. We on a given time. Click this shit, subscribe, man. They got content. These are content creators. These ain't just random fools who that's just on here talking shit because they didn't eat. No, motherfucker. Beast Mode got like 100 drops. Attraction Mansion got hella drops. He got like 2,000, 3,000 followers on Instagram, man. These two for real people who know what the fuck they talking about.
And it takes mad time to do this stuff.
Yeah, it takes time. But like, I just want to say, if you guys want to go to my Instagram at attraction_mansion, I got the link in my bio for the Patreon. If you want to check that out, I'm offering like a full refund if you don't feel like you're getting your money's worth. So just go check it out. You won't get charged anything until the first of the month. So if you just want to check it out, let me know what you think. And then if you don't feel like it's worth it to you, you can go ahead and leave, or you can ask me any questions. If it charges you, give you the full refund at the first day of the month if you don't feel like it's worth it to you. But just go ahead and check it out because I got some mad content on there and I'm going to be updating it regularly. So DM me with any questions there too. Or you can email me attractionmansion@gmail.com.
Look how elaborate and focused and organized he is, y'all. That's why I fuck with him. Not just because he know about fucking chicks and shit. He's 17 years old. He on his grind and he doing shit. And he knows what he doing too. He ain't just saying random shit. His shit's organized, multi-platform, man. That shows, man. Y'all got to get on your hustle, man. No excuses. He doing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to live my life, like don't want to like wait till I'm like 30 to start my life,
You know what I'm saying? And Beast Mode too. He put a lot of work in this shit, man. That's why he put out multi drops in a week, man. Y'all need to see Beast Mode. He ain't gonna roast you. You know I'm gonna roast your asses. So if y'all need an alternative, man, y'all got two. He'll say some slick shit that's gonna make you feel that you're not smart. So you better. Go ahead.
I'm gonna subscribe, so thanks for the subscribe, yo. 96.
No, 97, 98, 99.
It's lit.
He said, Unleash, my bad. Shorty pulled up. Well, we still on here, fam. So get on here. Seduction Unleash and spit this expert level game with your folks. Or just put your email in the chat and you won't.
Yeah, get on, bro.
I talked about you, so let these people hear what you got to say, man.
He said, Shorty pulled up. He doing that thing.
Put your purpose first, man. Get on here and talk to these people, man. 1,000 people gonna see this shit in a week, man. Come on now. You get on here.
Hey,
Ain't nobody gonna email you and say no dumb shit. We ain't got that. I don't have that type of audience where people. If you put your email in the chat, fam, ain't nobody gonna like fuck with you. I don't have trolls and shit and dumb niggas on my channel, thankfully, because there's a lot of popping channels that do. So I'm thankful for that. Real quick.
My fault. How y'all feel about So I get mad questions about guys who like they go on dates with girls, but they feel like the interactions are mad boring. They feel like the girls actually boring, like it's shallow girls. You think it's them or you think it's the girls?
I think that honestly, okay, some girls can be boring, but I feel like it's the guy's job to lead the interaction. And if the girl doesn't feel like open enough or like she's able to really express herself, she's probably going to come across as boring. So I feel like it's the guy's job to get the mindset of letting her open up.
Yeah, fam.
And honestly, like on first dates, I always have this one thing I go to make sure it's successful. It's basically 100% success rate for me so far. If you guys want to know that, you can hit me up in the DMs, or I'll give it to you, Beast Mode, if you want to. But like, I don't normally give it away for free. So if people want that, they can hit me up. But like,
this hustle, man. Look, he already know. Wait till you get to college, fam. You're gonna be cold.
Yo, college game is a whole nother different story, bro. College got the girl. Bro.
Give him some college game, Beast Mode.
Yo, hey, bro. Once you get to college, yo, it's like it's all social circles, and it's like a status thing too. So you want to be like, what helped me through college, I was throwing mad parties, and then I got a crib off campus too, throwing mad house parties, throwing venue parties. So that helped me get my name out there. Bitches would come in for me just for parties, and the girls that party a lot, those use the thotty girls, so those are ones you can smash. And also, join a fraternity too, yo. Fraternity if you join from freshman, sophomore year, it really helps you because you're with older guys too, and they got access to stuff that you didn't know, and you got access to the older girls too. So, and then that push you as a status thing too, right? And then work through college too, so you have bread, but you have this too, so it's gonna skyrocket. So like, yo, college is the way. And get a fake ID. Get a fake ID early.
Yeah, I mean,
you already thinking about college. You know where you want to go. You want to move out the way. You want to stay close. What you gonna do?
I'm definitely when I first get out of high school, I'm gonna try to either grow this business or start a new business before I go to college. But once I do go to college, I'm definitely going somewhere close to here. And like when you were talking about all the partying stuff, I feel like I'm getting a good start on that right now in high school because like I'm partying every weekend. We're having a hella good time. On New Year's, oh my God, New Year's, that party was so I made out with like 7 girls on New Year's. We're all tipsy. Good ass time, dude. That's a shit. So.
Oh shit, I wasn't even partying in high school. So you on it early.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't wait for the college time. So that's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
Those parties are gonna be lit as hell. So
you the one actually throwing it, or you be going to them?
I normally just go to them because I still live with my parents, and my parents don't like people over, so it is what it is.
And sometimes when you throw parties, like sometimes you don't be enjoying it because you focus on like your crib not getting messed up. So it's like better to go to other people's. Like,
yeah, I agree. Probably is because then like still you don't know if like people are like stealing your shit too. So
yo, it's crazy when we throw parties. Like you'll find the weirdest shit in the weirdest places. Like you fucking find like gum underneath your toilet or some shit, like your toothbrushes in a random ass spot. Like you find, or like fucking like cups, random places. That shit like fucks up your crib.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of I'm not an extreme clean freak, but like I would get so like OCD over that kind of stuff.
Hey, WizKid, do your people at your high school know that you got content? And if so, what they say about it?
Oh, oh damn. Okay, not everybody. Some people do. Like my close friends, I tell them some of it. They don't even know about like these live streams I do with you, but like some of them know about my Instagram, and I like teach them some stuff because they're really close with me. So you know, I do that because I love them. But like, then there's these other people that I used to be like really good friends with, but they're all like girls, and we used to be really good friends, but then like they started like watching my content, and then they were just like, what the fuck, because they thought it was more of like manipulating women, but I use it to help men to improve themselves so that they can get women in a more natural way, but like in a way that puts them above other guys. But like they took it the wrong way, which I mean, I guess I could see where that happened. So like they're not too fond of it.
You tripping, man. You could be getting mad laid off of this shit, man. You in high school dating coach, fam. You talk to you be on shows, you got your own shit, you be doing consultations with grown men. Man, you better be throwing that little shit out there, man.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm still doing it. It hasn't stopped me because I'm
that's bait right there, man. Oh yeah. Oh, Nathan, you know, I was thinking about you. Oh, you know, I had a client.
Yeah.
No,
dude, that's what I do. I tell people I'm like I got some business work I gotta do.
They gonna love that shit. They gonna be like, ooh, are you busy? Because I was thinking about you. I know you usually all that type of shit.
Yeah, and it's true. But like, I just want to say something like, with what I said before about those girls. Those girls are genuinely like great people, and I really miss them. But at the same time, like, I have to keep going on with the business. Like, this is one of my passions, like psychology and stuff. So I can't just throw it away. But like, I do miss those girls.
You know? And you're good at it, man. You know how to articulate points better than some grown-ups, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
You know? Some people know shit, but they don't know how to teach it. They don't know how other people to know it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's two different arts there.
Yeah, man, it's a whole nother thing.
And some people some people like don't even. Some people are like good with girls, but they don't know why they're good with girls. But then people ask them how they like do it or whatever, and then they don't know how to like tell them because it just happens naturally for them. Because some guys just have that natural gene where like they are already disqualify girls, like they already do that kind of stuff, and most of that is, it's like my theory, because like guys that are very good looking from the beginning, they already get girls, like they have a better chance of getting girls because they're good looking, and because of that they automatically develop the abundance mindset, and they automatically start disqualifying because they have so many girls around them that they're just used to it, because more girls are initially attracted to them. But the thing is, like, guys who are average looking like myself, you can still get that mindset and do the same thing as them. It might be a little harder at the very beginning to get over that hump, but you just develop that intrigue and you're just as in. So
that's what's up. Trav says if you bring it up, then the woman will try to debate you. Stand your ground, and they will get attracted to the confidence. Facts. Seduction Unleashed says high school with a dating channel. Whiz Kids, the man. Damn, we didn't really start this until the early 20s. Seduction Unleashed. Do you want to get on this stream? You can get on here and talk live and say that same shit that you're saying in the comments, and you can actually say it where people can hear you and people can talk to you. Just email me, man. You want. That's all you gotta do. If you just chilling, that's cool. But I'm just telling you, like, I ain't just talking. You can get up on the shit. Alfie reminds me of Kevin Edwards. Who's Kevin Edwards? Y'all know who that is?
I don't know what that is.
I gotta look him up. I gotta look him up and see what you're trying to say I look like. Kevin Edwards Jr.
Yo, it's funny though. I only told one of my bitches about my dating shit, and it's surprising. Like, she actually like really fuck with it, and she was turned on once I told her that shit. But like the rest of my girls, I haven't even told about this shit.
The only thing
like this cat. How he talk? Because I don't look like him. The hell?
You're not even bald, right? You don't even got the full beard.
Yeah. Oh, you already know. Yeah. Like, how? What's the connection? Explain that to me. Said Jones. Thanks for the super chat. What's up, fellas? Stopping in, catch the play. Oh, he says the voice. You know, put me on game, okay? Because I'm looking at him like, where's? I don't see it. He sound like me though. I don't sound like him. Let's not get that twisted. I don't care how many followers he got. He can have 7 million followers. He heard me first. He heard me say it first.
Yeah. And just so we make this clear too, guys, this stuff we're teaching you right now is like, it's like beginner to like medium level game. Like, this is like getting the intrigue and like the stuff, like the real, if you want to like get like the extreme game, like getting them emotionally fucking addicted to you and shit, like that stuff comes along after this. So just like make sure, like, if you use that stuff, you use it morally too, because this stuff is like a little more for fun, mess around, but like once you get to that level, like you gotta take it seriously at that point. So if you guys are interested in learning that, like, stick around and we'll get to that kind of stuff in the future on Super Friends, and like I got some of that stuff on my Patreon, and but like it's all about growing.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about. We just talking about interaction right now. We haven't even talked about like,
what's going on, pimp? I hear you.
Yeah, we haven't talked about like how to know when to make the move, how to get the girl to actually sleep with you, how to know she wants you on a sexual level. We just talking about like the conversation right now, that type of stuff. So yeah, this is definitely beginner stuff.
Let me see. What was talk about your last drop? Well, it wasn't your last one, but it's one a good touch on Beast Mode. When she says you have to wait for sex, what's your take on that?
Yeah, nah. So my theory has always been like, yo, if a girl says on the first date, like, yo, we're not having sex, right? That's all she has to offer, right? And then the 90-day rule, right? I remember in high school, like, I waited 90 days to smash a girl, right? I never even smashed because 90 days I stopped talking to her by then. But then she right away and she smashed another nigga. So if a girl ever took 90 days, so yo. Like, whoever says a 90-day rule, that's complete bullshit. Like, you can't
subscribe to him. That's his link right there.
Oh yeah.
Get him at 98, man. Right now, 98.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I'm a 98 is lit. I'm trying to get to 100. So if a girl ever says like, yo, you have to wait a certain amount of days before you have sex with her, like, yo, that's never the case, because you can't determine attraction by just a number. That's just a random arbitrary number, right? So yeah. So if a girl says that, like either you just dip or you even try. She might say that, and that might actually not be the case.
Yeah, dude. With that, also, like, if a girl ever tells any of you guys that you have to wait like 3 months or some shit, literally just laugh back at her and be like, "You're right. We're not having sex tonight," and then just wink at her.
No bullshit. You gonna mind fuck her.
Yeah, exactly.
And she knows you're not taking her seriously.
Yeah, but girls are emotional. They're not logical. Or like, obviously girls can think logically too, but like they tend to run more on emotions.
There we go. Not 99 100 subscriber get a free 10-minute consultation, man.
So no, oh, it's lit. Like girls will say one thing but mean a complete different thing. Like she'll just say just to talk, but once you actually go for the move, she'll actually start to like you just because you made the move.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've had like 2 or 3 different girls that have said like, "Oh, I would never date you. I don't want to date you," or whatever. And I ended up dating them.
Exactly.
Because it's about how you make them feel. It ain't about logic. If they tell you I'm not gonna date you, that don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Like you can't get discouraged by the stuff they say. Go based on their actions.
And they can't control who they're attracted to. They just naturally get attracted. There's nothing they can do to control that.
Exactly. Because attraction isn't a choice. And like girls will disagree with that. It's like, no, I know what I want in a guy. He has to do this and this and it. Doesn't fucking matter. If you know what you're doing, you can attract basically any girl. Because every girl is a little different. But when it comes to the basic psychology of attraction, nearly every single girl is the same. Yeah. So once you figure out how to master it with one girl, you'll have it mastered with just about all of them.
Hey, WizKid, let me ask you a question. What's like the top 3 things that you feel that a woman is attracted to you? Like what do you
me personally?
Yeah.
I feel like the things that girls are most attracted to me is my carefree attitude, because when I'm even at school, like I don't give a fuck about shit. Like if I'll literally, for example, one time I whip my dick out like literally in front of my guy friends. Like it's gay as hell, but it's like I just don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like so, I feel like girls are really attracted to that part of me because I don't give a fuck about.
You're wild.
Yeah. And then the other thing I'd say, one of the things is I love leaving open loops. So when I'm flirting with girls, I'll draw them in and make them think I'm interested in them and stuff, and then I'll be like, I think we'll be good friends or something like that. Or I'll like draw them in and then just not respond for a while. Like I feel like girls eat that shit up because they definitely do. So those 2 things, and then another thing is I flirt really obviously, but in a non-needy way. Like I'll send wink faces. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, baby, don't get any ideas," wink face, to like some girl I like just started talking to. And like what it does is it helps break down the barriers, but then she's like, "This guy really doesn't give a fuck." And it's just like guys who try to beat around the bush, like Beast Mode said, don't do that. Like don't be like, "I want to have sex with you." That's not gonna work. But like be directly indirect. Like make it obvious you think she's hot, but don't make it obvious that you're willing to sleep with her. You know what I mean? Like one of the things I like to do is I like to tell girls, you are really, really hot, but you're not my type. Like I can never sleep with you.
That's that push-pull shit.
Yeah, exactly. The roller coastering stuff, because it fucks their head up. They're like, "Wait, he thinks I'm attractive, but he wants to sleep with me? How can I win this guy over? What?" Stuff like that.
Yeah, he's some expert level game, bro.
Oh, fast.
When I was 17.
You do your shit, and then I got a fire question after that by Renzo. I see your question, fam. But what do women like about you?
All right. Number one thing is that I don't show that I'm that interested in her. Like even if I like a girl, I won't text her back that fast. Like I'll text her for a little bit and then I'll try and get a meetup. Like I won't be on FaceTime with her the whole night. I won't be texting her all day. I'll text her mad slow. But I still keep enough. I'll still invest enough that she stays interested. But I won't show that I'm fully interested. And then I also show that I have like other passion. Like I always choose like making content, making videos over my bitches. I'll always choose like going to work over my bitches. So like they're definitely not my main focus. Like I literally have like bitches blowing me up my phone to try and hang out with me, but I'll be dubbing them. When you keep on dubbing them, they naturally get more and more attracted to you. And it's not like I'm purposely dubbing. It's just like they're not my number one priority right now. Like I'm trying to make content, and then also like I'm not scared to like go whatever after whatever I want. Like I got like in the past I got rejected so many times that like yo I don't even give a fuck. If I want the girl, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna try and go after I want. I'm gonna be aggressive about it. So yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. With what you're saying too is like, eventually, like once these guys realize that like this stuff works and they actually get it working for them, eventually they're gonna get to the point where like they're so used to having girls that like it's like not even like a big thing for them anymore. Because I'm like at the point where like I'll have like 4 girls flirting with me at a time, and it's just like they'll be like asking to hang out, and I'm just like I'm busy, like I got stuff to do. Like you just like lose motivation to hang out with girls that aren't up to your standards. And until that girl's really up to your standards, you won't even really care about hanging out with her, even if she is attractive, because you have so many options. You're just like, whatever. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but I feel bad for the one guys. Like the guys will learn everything and everything. They'll be gaming a bunch of girls and have rotation, and they'll just get into a long-term relationship once they get the girl. And then once they get into a relationship, the attraction isn't how it is at the beginning, like it's really at the beginning for me. And then once we get into the relationship with her, like she doesn't fuck with them no more. And then they become sad again and then go back to the emotional state that they was before. So,
yeah. And that's something people need to realize, that like the game never truly ends. Like you have to keep Daisy. Be quiet.
Yo, bitches love dogs too, bro.
Yes, that's true.
Yo, get girls to come to your crib. I used to just say like, come see my dog. Like bitches will come to your crib easy if we say you have a dog.
Yeah, that's true. Girls love dogs. I love dogs too.
That is facts. Let me answer the question so I can get to this other question. Women just think I'm hella tight, so that's why bitches like me. So that's the reason why. That's some hella saucy shit. I mean, fuck. What I'm supposed to do?
That's the confidence you need.
Oh damn! What I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do with myself? I'm just hella raw. Shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
that's that.
Renzo.
Renzo 716 says, "What made y'all first become red pill? What did you go through in order for your mindset to change?" I want y'all to talk that talk. He wants y'all to get slick.
Hey, it's funny. I didn't even know what red pill was until I started making like the dating channel shit. But I remember like I always talk about this like back in like in high school, like my senior year, I literally had a girl break up with me because I was too clingy to her. Like I was being a boyfriend, a good boyfriend, and she broke up with me. So then like that shit mind fucked me. After that, I was like,
what was the reason she gave you?
You said what?
What was the reason she gave you?
She said I was too clingy.
Oh, she actually told you. That can happen, but they don't necessarily tell you that. Sometimes they'll say it's not you, it's me.
Oh yeah. Nah, she actually told me that. I don't even know if she told me. I think she might have told a friend. Her friend told me, but I know that was the answer. I was too clingy. Like that shit fucked me up for months.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like guys are like, oh, I just have to like treat her really well, do whatever she wants, blah blah blah. Like you'd think logically that would work, but that's not how attraction works, because attraction is based on emotions. It's not about logically, oh, if I pay for her meal, she'll like me. No, it's about the emotions. You play the push and pull a little, even when you're dating, even when you're married, when you're like in a relationship, you still got to do a little push and pull. You got to keep her on edge. You got to keep her a little mysterious.
Hey, that's a good point that you're making. That's a good point. You elaborate on that, because guys think once they get the girl they like and they get married, then it's just chill from then on. Like, no,
yeah, that's dead wrong. The game doesn't end, and that's why nowadays 50% of marriages end in divorce. Because you know why? Because guys don't keep that mindset. They go into like the gender equality stuff, and they make sure that you and her have an equal part in the relationship, and you do everything equally. That's a great thing for work, okay? But like in the relationship, things are never going to be completely equal. You got to be more of a leader in the relationship, or she's going to lose respect for you. She's going to lose sexual attraction for you. You have to maintain that mystery. You have to maintain that leadership. You have to maintain those things, because girls will leave otherwise. Like you have to keep it up, you know.
Nah, that's just straight facts. Another point too, right? Addressing your first topic, right? Yo, the best piece of advice I ever got told was like, anything your mom told you to do to attract a girl, do the exact opposite. Like your mom tells you treat the girl nice, treat her the exact opposite. Your mom tells you take her on a bunch of dates, treat her the exact opposite. That's how you actually attract a girl.
Yeah, but like the thing I love about that is all the moms are telling these blue pill guys this shit. So like everybody else is doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing, and we're here doing the stuff that like even like if you're slightly red pill, you're still way above blue pill people. Like even if you don't completely understand the stuff, you're still way above blue pill because blue pill people are doing the opposite of what you should be doing. So even if you just don't treat them like absolute goddesses, even if you just like treat them neutral, you're already miles ahead of those people. So
And then they understand too that like running game on girls isn't a bad thing. Like you actually need to run game to get girls, but girls aren't going to actually tell you this because it doesn't fit like their feminist culture, right? It makes it seem like you can manipulate them, but you're not really manipulating them. You run a game like you're trying to get a girl. If you can't run game, you're not going to get a girl because if you act nice to them, that's not how you get them.
exactly. And guys who are acting nice, that's just their own way of trying to manipulate the girl into getting them. Because guarantee you, most of those guys aren't actually nice. They're just pretending to be nice so that they can get the girl, and it doesn't even work. And that's just manipulating in its own way. So.
That is facts. It's manipulating, but girls are cool with that type of manipulation. That's why they don't see it like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's why I believe in doing it for good intents, but I feel like it's basically you have to do it for the girl to be attracted. If you don't do these things, a girl won't be attracted to you. So it's almost necessary. So I like to use it for good intents, but
you're 98. I'm about to put your shit in there, Attraction Mansion, right now too.
Cool.
Y'all just coming in, subscribe to my man Beast Mode right now, man. He want to hit 100 tonight, man.
98.
When he hit 100, he can go live and all that shit, man. Don't forbid him that. Come on now.
Wait, you have to get 100 to be able to go live?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that. I thought it was 1,000.
That's monetized.
Oh, shit.
Look, you about to look. Look, it's about to happen for you right now, man. Lottery Guru, man. Subscribe to my man Beast Mode. What's going on? He says this might sound like a dumb question, but how does one really change their mindset? How did you guys do it? Answer that while I get Beast Mode in. Let me see. Beast Mode, subscribe to his shit, and then I'm about to put 99.
Hey, 99 is lit. Yo, how do you really change? You have to you have to be actually want to change your mindset, and you have to actually like put yourself out there. I'm not gonna lie, to change your mindset, I think you actually have to like get fucked over or burned at first. But that might be the honest truth. Or you just there's always a point in life where you just
you don't really look for understanding or the information because you don't really need it at the time. When shit's going well, you don't need it.
Exactly.
The match ain't gonna get to 60 right now. Quit playing around.
I got a way that I like to, or the way that you really change your mindset is the first step is you have to accept that what you've been taught before is wrong and be willing to improve yourself. You can't be like trying to convince yourself that what you've been doing all along is right. You have to accept that what you have been doing is wrong and be open to changing it. And that's the first step. So
go Attraction Mansion. That's his link right there.
I had 100 subs, yo.
Boom, I told you, nigga.
It's lit. I'm hyped.
There you go. Attraction Mansion. He at 58. He need to be at 60, man. I just spam this shit. Y'all go to his shit. Y'all sitting up listening to him talk. So y'all support for real, man. And just because he hit 100 don't mean y'all can't do it some more. Shit.
Hey, yo, how does the Patreon stuff work? I don't even have one. How does that work? So, like, it's a subscription?
Basically, yeah, it's a subscription-based thing. So basically, it's like your Netflix. Like you just put out the content and people subscribe to it, and only the people on there can see it.
And then
it works out good because you don't got to worry about bullshit with like feminists and trolls and shit because people got to pay it. Ain't nobody gonna pay and subscribe to your shit just to. If they do that, then that means you're a fucking asshole. You did some shit.
That's true. I just want to give a quick shout out to Quake SRK, Go T Juice, and Takeover 08.
Shout out to Lottie Guru for the super chat. He said, "Great panel. Hey, y'all enjoying yourselves? Y'all want to do this again? This can be the new show. I like the vibe, man. Dating 1-on-1, man. And get your boy on here the next time."
Oh yeah.
How long has this show been going on?
Probably about an hour and
Hour and 30.
hour and a half. Oh, hour, a little over an hour because we didn't start. Oh, I don't know about an
Oh,
hour.
wait, actually, yeah, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes.
Yep, we gonna go for another 10 minutes. Y'all cool?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, so we're going
Hey,
for another 10 minutes.
Hey, so what's your advice for guys that like they're like intermediate stage, like they're getting girls here and there, but then they're playing a numbers game, right? But they want to get to like advanced level where like they're basically like pulling like a lot, like they're getting girls a lot, like their success rate is like probably like maybe 80. Do you think that's even possible, or like you think it's still always gonna be?
Oh, yes. No, I think it's definitely possible because
Out to my man, the link right there. Go ahead.
when it comes to like myself, I've honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I'd say my success rate is probably about 75% of the girls I try to get with, I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because I like when I first like became red pill, it was like 40-50%. But like as you experiment more, as people experiment more and learn their own game, because you can learn so much from like online and us and stuff like that. But like once you like put it into your own life and you like assess your own game and like modify it a little bit to your own personality and you understand like what works best for you of what you learn, that's when your game will take another huge step. So it'll take a huge step when you learn the shit, and it'll take another huge step when you learn how to apply it in your own life. And I feel like once you get up to that point, you'll have success 3 out of 4 times. But yeah, it's all about how much work you're willing to put in yourself.
And you have to actually take action. Like some guys are scared to take action, but taking action is actually like the fun part.
Exactly. You can learn all this shit, but if you don't do anything, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joshua for the super chat. He said, I realize learning game isn't just for yourself. Once you get older, younger cats will start coming to you expecting you to know the game. Yeah, that's true. He said learning the game isn't.
Yo, Afi, should I start like live streaming this once I get 100 subs so I can like get super chats too, or what are super chats?
Super chats, you gotta, in order to do super chats and shit, you gotta have 1,000 subs for that. Because
you gotta have 1,000 subs.
Yeah, because you have to have because you have to have your channel got to be monetized first. Then you have a Google AdSense. And then that's when the super chats come in.
Super chats is the thing on the side, right?
Huh?
Super chats is the thing on the side, right?
Super chats is a thing on the side. Shout out to TTG. I see you, brother.
So if I go live, they won't be able to ask questions.
Wait, what do you say? It's pointless if you know all the information, but you're not actually doing it. Yeah, that's true.
I got one now who's like, he's like, I'm still working on him, but he's like watching on the information, talked about the information. He knows more like theoretical games than me. But when he comes down to like actually approaching, he still gets nervous. And I'm telling like, yo, it's better for you to even just approach rather than to know the theoretical at some point, because like you're not taking no action. And that shit.
In DR.
You said what?
Bang some shit in DR.
Oh no, it was my boy in the DR.
You ain't no shit out there. You was tripping, fam.
Oh, you asking me if I banged some shit?
Yeah, when you was out there.
Oh hell yeah, DR, hell yeah. But you know about the DR, right?
Yeah, I know about the DR.
Hell yeah.
You can do Streamlabs for super. He said you can do Streamlabs for super chat. So I guess you can go over there and do Streamlabs. You don't want to wait.
Oh, all right, cool.
Y'all doing good shit. It took me, like I say, when I started my shit, my first 2 months I had 15 subs, man. So y'all pacing better than me, man.
Yo, I remember you was my first sub, bro.
Yep, I was Attraction Manson first sub too.
Oh, for real? Oh,
yep.
Did you get into me?
I got something in common. Y'all didn't even know that. See,
that's true.
That was a whole little connect right there. I didn't even mention until now.
Honestly, the funny part about like the YouTube is I haven't even like really tried to promote the YouTube. I think it's just grown because of Super Friends, and like it's just like I've just been getting a bunch of subs. I was like, wait, I'm at like 58 subs. What the fuck? Like I wasn't even like trying to promote it. So I was like, wow.
Yeah, I don't promote my shit either. I promote it like fucking around online and shit, but I don't like be telling my friends put it on. I don't do all that shit.
Oh yeah. It's just like Super Friends has really upped it there, I think so.
I mean, we have a good time on there too, though.
Yeah, Super Friends is fun.
It's fun.
Lawrence.
Y'all learned Lawrence was on fire. He was spitting that game.
Oh, dude, Lawrence last night when he spit that thing about the color, I was like I knew shit about that stuff, but then like, oh, that was just some fire game right there.
Wait, what he said? What did he say?
Okay, yeah, we can drop it right now. I don't think Lawrence will care, but like, wait, Offie, should we?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
It's live. This shit's up.
This is Lawrence's, so I'm not taking credit for this. But I teach similar things, similar tactics, or not tactics, but like similar things that are very effective with this. But one of the things he talked about last night was when he's talking to a girl, he'll have her go find a color in her room, and he'll be talking to her like sexually and stuff, and he'll like ask her like what her like biggest sexual desires are and stuff, and then he said like, then take that color, and every time you see that color, associate that color with the thought of me doing those things to you, and then every time she sees that color, to think of him. And that's just a way to constantly build attraction.
Bro, that's facts. I'm gonna try that shit.
Yeah, it's actually insane.
He just went live just now.
Lawrence?
Yep. He did the test one. I'm just looking at it. It was like,
but that's the thing. It works with like anchoring, because like if you can anchor certain emotions to a girl, for example, like another thing I do is I like give a girl like a personality trait, and then like I'll like say, oh, you know, like you seem like this kind of person. And when you do that, like what it does is, because she doesn't know you that well, she'll try to like win you over a little bit as like a person, and she'll try to give off that personality trait when she's around you. And because of that, she's doing it because of you, and therefore becoming more attracted to you. So every time she does that, she's becoming more attracted to you. So you can just find little things to like associate to yourself and anchor to yourself. And then when she does those things, or she thinks about those things, she'll associate it to you, and it'll just build a constant attraction. So that's getting into more like intense level game. Like that's more like expert level game. You gotta know what you're doing before that, for the audience. Like you got
It's
so interesting how there's so many types of games. So interesting.
Yeah, you can always learn. Everybody can always learn more. So,
and everyone has their own like specialty.
What would you say your specialty is?
You said me?
Yeah.
What's my specialty? Honestly, probably just like getting like a bunch of girls, just getting them initially attracted to me. Yeah, I don't really be caring too much for the long term, because I'd be cutting a lot of my joints off. But like initially getting them attracted to me, I think that's my specialty for real.
About you, Kid?
I would say I don't really like to think of myself as having one specialty, but just being very good in all the different aspects, because that's what I pride myself on, like researching all the different steps to the interaction and taking it to whatever level you want, so I can take whatever interaction I want to whatever level I want. So I just like to think of myself as being pretty good at like everything, not a specific specialty.
That's a good answer, man.
Yo, Offie, what's your specialty, bro? Well, you really have to think about it for a second.
Yeah, man. What y'all think my specialty is in the chat, man?
Bro, you got mad personality.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with you, because I know people probably gonna say finesse game.
Yo, finesse game is an actual thing.
Yeah. Y'all tell me in the chat what y'all think my specialty is. But I'm a kind of say what I think it is, though. Hold on, I want to say this. I think that my specialty is, I feel like my specialty is, that's a good question. I could have just said finesse game, but I really want to kind of tell y'all, I'm really trying to evaluate myself. This is a good time. Because some things you don't really think about till somebody asks you. I think my specialty is, I'm gonna go with being charismatic, man, and confidence. You cats don't realize. Look, this is the scenario. So I get so many chicks just off my personality, just alone, and my confidence and my assertiveness. Just those things right there. I'm very confident. That draws women in. I'm very assertive. That draws women in, and it turns them on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just those avenues right there, I'm getting so many chicks, right? So that's why I say my specialty is uh, confidence and charisma because I mastered those things. But the thing is, even with the confidence, sometimes the confidence can be too much for a woman. To some women, I may come off super arrogant or conceited, right?
Yeah,
But
because you're just so confident. Yeah, I
but
know what you mean.
on the flip hand, I still have the charisma. You see what I'm saying? So even if that's too much for them, when they get a piece of this charisma and this humor, I win them over with that.
Yeah.
So that's two
Oh,
W's right there.
Afi. I got something to add to that. You're talking about like the charisma or whatever. Something that took me a while to figure out, but then I finally did, is like there's a fine balance between how like cocky people can act and how like you have to mix that with like having a nice and still like funny vibe. Like you have to find that in between where like you're nice but you're also like assertive and stand up for yourself. Like you never want to be a dick, but you want to be assertive enough that she respects you, but you also want to be nice enough that she enjoys talking to you.
That's
Like it's all about finding that in between.
and what I found that works with that, like, yo, if you smile, you can say like that most dickhead thing, and if you smile and laugh about it, the girl's just gonna smile and laugh too. Like you can get away with a bunch of shit if you just smile while saying it and have that already have that charisma.
Right. And her logical mind's going to know you're joking, but her subconscious mind is going to take that as a disqualifying challenge. And
Exactly.
that'll just work for you too. So
There's always some seriousness to every joke. Exactly.
yeah.
And if you just laughing yourself, she's just naturally gonna laugh too. She's gonna be feeling good. If you're feeling good about the interaction, she's naturally gonna feel good about the interaction.
Right.
What up,
And that,
Steph? I see you checked in. What's going on, Steph?
yeah, and that's similar to like projecting your state, which I also talk about a lot, is like if you're giving off a vibe, she's gonna get that vibe and feel that same vibe from you. So like you can use that like for sexual vibes too. If you're feeling sexual, you're thinking sexual thoughts, she's gonna start feeling that too. And same with like laughing, and same with like yawning, same with like crying. Like if you ever think about it, like if you start crying, people around you tend to start getting depressed or sad. If you start laughing, people around you start laughing and they don't even know why. Like it's the same kind of stuff. So you can create that with all different kinds of emotions. I feel like sometimes people don't like realize that stuff like actually is real. Like they'll see it happening in real life, but they don't like know what it is, or they won't consciously think about it. So
That's facts. That's some good game, man. So I know you said you had to go. You need to cut.
Oh yeah, I got work in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. Well, any last gestures?
All right, yo. Make sure to like follow or subscribe to my channel, and then yo, if you guys have any questions, you guys can hit me on my Instagram DMs. I'm gonna answer every single one, and I also got a website like Beast Mode Mag. So if y'all prefer to like read instead of actually listen, I have tons of articles and then stuff that I can't put on YouTube because like the too crazy feminist stuff I put on my actual website. So it's beastmodemag.com.
all right, cool. Once again, I'm Attraction Mansion. Check me out on YouTube, Attraction Mansion. Give me a sub there, give me a few subs, and then on Instagram, at attraction_mansion, and then on my Patreons where I got like the fire content. Like I'm just gonna be adding more and more stuff. And like Beast Mode said, like I don't post that stuff on YouTube very much because some of it is very controversial. It's stuff that I don't want like getting in the wrong hands. So like if you're dedicated, like check it out. But
You can't post that. That one video I posted about like should you wait skip the 90-day rule? I posted that shit on Reddit, bro. I got so much backlash off that shit. So
Wait,
like
what happened?
that video I posted, skip the 90-day rule. Like, oh, should you wait for sex? Like, yo, I posted that shit on Reddit because I get a lot of traffic from Reddit. Like, yo, girls were like going crazy off that shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I try to limit the amount of girls that like see my stuff. That's why I have the Patreon, is because like I want like the guys who want to actually learn this stuff and use it for good and like up their game. I don't want
Exactly. And
feminist girls trying to fuck with it, you know.
there's guys that actually like need this stuff, but then they're getting blocked by the females or other guys that don't actually need it. Like, and this is stuff that some people won't even talk about.
Exactly.
So what's up? So how y'all enjoyed the show, fellas? Oh, I'm talking to y'all too.
Shit was
Yeah,
mad.
I thought it was cool. It was cool. Nice meeting you, Beast Mo.
Oh, nice
Got some
meeting.
fire game, man.
Yeah, I learned some shit from you too, bro.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the Tracks. See y'all do y'all be down to do episode 2?
Yeah.
Sure, man.
All right, cool, man. So I just put his shit in the chat, man. Y'all subscribe to his channel. I'll answer 2 more good questions and then I'm out. Or one, depending on what it is.
Thanks, bro. You was my first subscriber, and then you got me to 100.
I told you, man. Did I say that? You said you didn't get it. We gonna get it, man.
It is lit. Bye, guys. Good night.
All right, good night, man.
All right, I'm gonna dip in too. Got finals in the morning, so
All
see you
right,
soon, Afi.
for sure. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man.
Peace. What's going on, man? How y'all felt about that shit? How you feel about that? How you feel about that mix right there? How you feel about that rotation? I think it was dope, personally. EO was supposed to get on this thing too. That would have been fire. You know what I'm saying? But we'll do it again. I was waiting for him. That's what I was doing. But I guess he doing some shit. I thought I seen you earlier. You got juice? I thought you said some shit earlier. I could have swore I seen you earlier. That one you? It seemed like I seen you say thanks for the shout out. I could have swore you said that. Maybe I'm tripping. No, you did say that. You said that at 9 o'clock. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah. Yeah, you always gonna miss a lot. If you 2 minutes late, you're gonna miss a lot, man. They kicked some real fire game though. I want to hear how'd y'all feel about the show though. Tell me how y'all felt about the show and ask me a question, then we out. Man, this smoke is I hate when you smoking to be still. King Solomon says I caught some of it. The vibe was good. Dropped some nice jewels. Yep. King Solomon, should I leave this on YouTube or just put it on Patreon? I'm gonna leave it up tonight though. Anyway, these time differences, man, it'd be hard to do these collabos, man. Ain't nobody on the West Coast, man. So that'd be hard. It's midnight some places. It's 11 o'clock, probably fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Quake SRK says, so do any of these rules help towards fuck? Yeah, y'all gotta King Solomon, make sure because we did a top 10 list. So make sure you listen so you can hear the top 10 dating rules and shit between all of us. So do any of these rules help towards fetishes and not just you being for real? Or are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna do just that. King Solomon. So do any of these rules help towards fetish? What kind of fetishes you talking about, fam? We are family. I promise you, I ain't gonna roast you because I want to know. So just for the fact that I want to know, even if I want to say some shit, I'm not. What kind of fetishes you got, fam? Would you be like kickboxing bitches or what? What do you do? Just feet? You mean like you like that the hand jobs with the feet, like on the pornos and shit, or are you talking about like you like chicks' feet like they got nice cute feet? Like which one? Because that's two different things. I love women with pretty feet. Okay, so now that I know that part, so do any of these rules help towards pretty feet and not just normal sex? That don't match with that. Don't your fetish is something else. Yeah, this shit works with all women, man. Your fetish is your fetish. Like me, when I have sex, I like for the woman to get in reverse doggy style. That's how I like to bust. That's my fetish. I like to look at ass while I'm having sex. I'll do all the I'll do all the positions and shit, but when it's time for me to finish, that's how I like it. That's my fetish. All my flicks I made end like that. I done low key got hungry. You could ask another question. That question wasn't like the kind of question I mean when I say I want a question. Not that kind of shit. I answered your question though, fam, anyway, but I'm just saying I don't wanna leave the last question that I asked was about foot fetishes. I don't want to end this fire ass stream just with that. It got that and then it gotta be something else fire. TTG, you still up in here or what? All right, I'm gonna get y'all a countdown, man. Really, I'm just on here till I finish smoking this thing. That is really I have to force myself to get out there and talk to women whether I get rejected or not. Yeah, you do, man. Like I said earlier, that's one of the commandments, man. They're only women. Quit fucking thinking there's something more than that. Joshua Wash says, "Why don't women be possessive? Why don't women be possessive even though do you have to wait? Why do women be possessive even though?" I think you're saying why are women possessive even though they have situations themselves? Is that what you asking me, Josh? I think that's what you're asking me. Because women are possessive. That's the reason why. Because they're possessive. They're like kids. They like what they like. They want what they want. Just like little girls and shit. Your little sister. How you think about your little sister or one of your partner's little sisters? They want shit. Ooh, I want it. Like that's how women are. Just like that. Why do my woman? Why is your? Why do my women be possessive even though? Why do my women be possessive even though? Do you have situations themselves? I think I answered your question, but now I'm confused, and I think you're trying to ask me something else. So ask me, just take your time and ask me. But if I already answered your question, then you can just say I answered it. All this information don't matter if you don't make the attempt. Yeah, you got to, man. I mean, it's fun learning. I can laugh at dumbass shit that I did. It wasn't funny at the time. But some of it was funny at the time, though. Some of it was funny at the time. And the shit that wasn't funny at the time is funny now. You know, we all do dumb shit. I did some dumb. What's the last dumbass shit that I did? What's some dumbass shit that I did with a woman? Some cat ass shit. I can't think of nothing. And it probably been some regular shit, but nothing too crazy. Come on now, I'm trying to get this question off, man. All right, y'all got 1 minute because I'm about to put this G thing out. I got about 4 more hits, and then that's my cue. I did like this show though. Had a good time, and I hope y'all did too. When y'all when y'all get off the stream, make sure y'all leave y'all comments in the chat too, and get on my Patreon if you haven't. Let me see. Let me see. It's probably way up here. Fuck it. Nah, fuck that. Let me put my shit up there. Why not? Hold on, I'm gonna put my Patreon in there real quick. Just in case. I'm gonna still do the courses too, man, for the 30. Once I get some more 30 people, I'm gonna do courses on there. Where I break down whole movies. I'm gonna do that. Certain little movies, I'm gonna break them down how I do the shows and shit. You know, I got that fire stick. I can watch any movie I want to, and just play it for y'all. All right. So now let me go back. Okay, let's go back. All right, let me put my shit in here. Oh, I answered it. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Let me. Yeah, women are crazy, fam. Women are fucking crazy. If you really think about it, this is my Patreon. If y'all want to get on, get these exclusive on-demand drops. That drop earlier, that was a Patreon drop. I just put it on YouTube so my boy can promote his music because I just do shit like that. William Morgan says, I've been out the game for a while, but now I'm trying to get back out there and I'm getting shut down. What do I do to get back in the game? You gotta keep at that shit, man. You gotta be consistent. Like, say it's a whole 30 days. You holler at one chick on the first, you holler at one chick in the 17th, and you holler at one chick on the 31st. So yeah, you went 0 for 3. You went 0 for 3. So you hollered at 3 tricks and you didn't get none of them, but you need to have more attempts than that, man. You don't need to be no 10 a day or 20 a day, but it need to be at least 2 a day, man. 2 a day, man. That's hella easy. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. You know, or 1 at lunch, 1 at night. And eventually you'll start getting them because the shit that you do right with the ones that you like, you keep doing that with the new ones you meet. And that's how it works. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here at a flat 9:30 my time. It's 9:28. I'm done doing my little thing or whatever. Watch my Raw. I'm already an hour and a half late. I'm put up online now. All right, man. No more questions? Well, follow me, Dominance Mindset and Raw Game, for one-on-one consultations. Mr. King Fee 101 at gmail.com. If you want to donate, you can do so by hitting my PayPal, paypal.me/kingfee, KINGFEE. That's for the donations. Email us for the consultations. Dominance Mindset and Raw Game on Instagram. That's for the DM action. Red Pill Show. You was in here the whole time, fool? I don't think you was, because Red Pill Chauvinist always say shit. He might have been though. I don't know. He was in here the whole time? Oh yeah, and pledge my Patreon again. Cause in the soon I'll be telling y'all, told y'all that I was gonna take off the drops. So in a little bit, when I do these lives, I'm taking them off the next day, man. So if y'all don't catch it, it's gonna be on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave this shit up though. Yeah, but there've been certain little ones I done took off already. Y'all gotta get on there, man. And support your boy, man. I be looking out, man. Y'all can't lie and say I be looking out for all y'all cats, man. whether it's the homie content creators, people, you know. I respond to all y'all fools, especially on the Instagram, man. That's the main shit. I be getting so many DMs, but it's good because I get to know y'all too. I get to see shit that y'all be doing and how y'all look. So it's actually way better than just seeing these fucking icons that I can see, right? That's all I can see. Like Red Pill, I know how he look, so it don't really matter. All right, man. Well, one more time. Dominance Mindset and Raw Game on Instagram. You can see what the fuck I be doing. You can get updates on the channel that I'm not gonna make on YouTube. You can DM me, ask me shit. You can send me funny shit, whatever. You want to donate to the channel? PayPal .me/KingFee, KINGFEE. If you want to book a one-on-one consultation, the email is mrkingfee101@gmail.com. And Patreon, Dominance Mindset and Raw Game. Thank you for the super chat, Red Pill. Appreciate that, man. You call me this week too, so we can chop some game about some shit. It ain't nothing particular like that. Nothing for you to worry about. Just saying. All right, man. Well, leave your comments. I done gave you all the contact information. Subscribe also to Beast Mode Magazine. And subscribe to Attraction Mansion. Peace out, y'all.